bitter dawn of 1946, when the Red Army swept the land. My mother's family fled Magyarpolány with fear in every hand. They traveled forest path to forest path, by moonlight's fragile glow, for the Russian guards patrolled the roads and danger moved below. They slipped across the borderline from Hungary into night, crossing into Austria unseen, with no promise but the flight. And in Salzburg's crowded refuge camps, they waited out the years, 2 winters long in a chicken coop, through hunger, hope, and tears. My grandfather worked the steel mill floor to keep their spirits fed, while the papers for a distant land stayed always just ahead. But Canada shone like a lantern bright through every trial they bore, a dream that held their weary hearts until they reached its shore. In the shadowed years of 1948, when the war smoke finally cleared, my mother left from Austria with the one she held most dear. Her parents carried quiet hope through a land still scarred and torn, for the fields of Salzburg whispered change in the hush of a newborn morn. They boarded ships with trembling hands, with a suitcase and a prayer, leaving vineyards, hills, and village bells for a future thin as air. But the promise of a distant land shone bright across the foam, and Canada called their weary hearts with the offer of a home. At the corner of Kashmir Line and number 2, where the dust rose in July, they built a life from timbered hands beneath the open sky. A gentle farm at first it stood, with the cattle and the corn, till the tobacco rose to a group in the heat of summer morn. My father came from Wardsville's town, from a line already grown, where the Battle Hill and Longwood's Ridge carved stories into stone. And when those 2 bloodlines braided tight in the years that followed soon, a child would rise from the meeting place of the shamrock and the moon. For 7 years I walked that soil, a barefoot farmyard boy, chasing barn cats through the hay and carving sticks into toys. The curing barns, the summer heat, the smell of hanging leaf, those memories shaped the Druid's heart in ways beyond belief. Then in 1965 we packed the truck and followed fate once more to Tilsonburg, where my father found his craft in an upholsterer's door. But the farm roads stayed within my bones, the fields within my mind, for the story of my family's path is the one I still rewind. From the old world to the new world, from the ashes to the grain, they followed hope to a country road where the maple meets the plain. And the Irish roots of 1846 met the Magyar dreams of 1946. They bore on a farm between Wardsville and Bothwell. They became Canadians evermore. Yes, on that farm between Wardsville and Bothwell, my story opened its door.